So over this. Already, I ain't even started YouTube, and I'm already over it. It's just on live on this phone, on the Wi-Fi on McDonald's. It kicked me off of there twice, so I then had to cut my phone on to talk to y'all. First of all, I look like... Bless my heart. For real. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? Can we talk about this poster for a minute? I gotta show y'all something that's very interesting, that I found interesting in my Happy Meal toy. Sorry I lost you if I lost you before. I had to switch phones because McDonald kept kicking me off the Wi-Fi. I don't understand these public Wi-Fi services, but I paid my phone bill, so I have a phone now. Look at this. I don't know. Is this a bit much for a child? Hold on. First of all, look at the nipples. Is this a little much for a children's toy in a Happy Meal? I'm just wondering, because then I'm telling you right now, if I would have got this in a Happy Meal in 1989, okay, my parents would have lost their marbles. Lost it. They would have lost it. When I say that my mama would have carried this to the front desk and turned into a Karen over this, I'm not even exaggerating. So we know it's McDonald's, right? But I have to show y'all these fries because they have not changed this oil. I'd have to see it to tell you how long exactly. But anywhere from a couple of weeks to a couple of months. These fries are so dark and saturated with oil that means that the oil is old. That means that the oil needs to be changed. Unfortunately, because on the drive-thru was so nice, I gave them a 5-star rating on Google before I got my meal. However, my hamburger had more onions on it than in a garden, and I love that. Like, they actually put on it, they put mustard and ketchup and tons of onion, and I love that. Absolutely love that. You know, for $4.99, it's not a bad meal. You get that's like a medium fry to me, because I eat like little freaking, I don't eat much. I eat like a bird. So this fry, I think it's a small sweet and sour sauce. They just ain't right. And it's definitely the oil. It's not even showing up on camera that good. If y'all seen them in person, you'd be like, why they look like that? Because when I got them and I looked down in that box, I said, oh, Lord, these people ain't changed the oil in months. After you worked in the service industry, you can spot these things from a mile away. But it was good. My stomach doesn't hurt, so that's a bonus. All the that is an added bonus. Full, and my stomach doesn't hurt from it. I'm just saying, they couldn't have damn put some nip covers on her. I'm telling you, my mama would have lost it over this. Hell, my aunt, who was like 80, I highly doubt if this came in one of her grandkids' Happy Meal. She's a churchman. I highly doubt she would give this to her grandkids because of that. I just don't know why her ass is hanging out. Like, y'all couldn't have damn put a bra on her before you put her on the cover of a children's Happy Meal toy. That's what I'm talking about, though. You, listen. Let me show you the whole post. You absolutely, you know, McDonald's Corporation, you know which way they lean. Where was it at? This girl, too. Notice her boobs. The way that I don't know, dude. I don't know. The shirt, if you see it in person, and she's got, like, it's like one of those shirts that flip-flop, like the light hits it and it looks a different color, like one of those shirts that you can swipe your hand down and then swipe it back up and it's a whole nother pattern underneath all of the jewels. It's that type of shirt, like, the light hits it and it's like this fluorescent. I don't know, man. It's just this one right here, really. Like, it's a children's toy. You couldn't have blurred her nipples or something. And it's so prominent, they have to wonder how much of it was intentional. I don't know, man. All I know is I got family members that are dead now that would have took that toy and rolled up McDonald showing their ass over that. They would have been like, what in the Satan's name? What in the Satan's name are you giving these kids in Happy Meals? She's half naked. Her nipples are showing. Literally. Literally. So I'm going to start cleaning because everything is nasty. I've been gathering trash, so I got this bag of trash. The issue with trash is there's nowhere to dump it. Isn't that lovely? You think I'm joking? Go look for a trash can. Let me know how long it takes you to find one. There are some days that I drive to 5, 6, 7 different locations and still can't find nowhere to dump trash. And you would think, something that I've noticed, here's the thing. There used to be trash cans before COVID. The reason there's not anymore is because then they'd have to have workers that carry them things out there, empty them, carry the garbage somewhere and haul it off. I've literally noticed a difference in trash cans since COVID. There used to be trash cans everywhere. Every gas station, every, even food lines. Food lines would have them. Walmart now Walmart does have them. Walmart's one of the few places I can find them, and they're usually right beside the buggy cart thing, return spot, whatever that is. But when it comes to just random other spots like Panera's, Starbucks, they both used to have trash cans out on their little patios. They don't no more. And I wouldn't want to dump trash there no ways, because I might end up in a fight with some blue hair lady over some damn trash. They always treat me funny when I go in Starbucks anyways. It's probably the accent. Go figure. It's alright. I'm used to it. So I'm wiping this stuff down because it is filthy. This is, I swear I clean this thing every day. Every day. I have to wipe stuff down. If I don't, within a day or two, it just looks disgusting and I feel disgusting. I just try to do the best that I can. It ain't got to be perfect. My hair is my arch enemy. Let me tell you, I find that shit everywhere. Wrapped around my toes and my ass crack and my ears. Tickling my nose constantly. Pretty much every guy I've ever dated bitched about my hair everywhere. Stopping up their vacuum cleaners. The wheels don't even rotate on the bitch no more because my hair's all up in them. Like a hair stuck between an infant's toes. Oh, Lord. I'll tell you one thing. I am so grateful for this rain because it's been so hot, y'all. Y'all know, if y'all in one of the southern states, you dying like I am. It's 110 degrees out here in this heat index. But it's like, let's see what it is. Or not. There it goes. 75. That's not bad. I can deal with that. I got a fan. I got a couple of fans. I don't use that little one no more. It don't work that great. And it's not rechargeable. I will advise that if you're going to get a fan for car living, you need to get a portable, rechargeable one. I have several videos talking about fans. Which one to buy, which one not to buy. Don't spend your money on this piece of shit. It ain't worth a damn. Even the light half-ass works. About like the fan. Oh my God, what is wet? Something's wet. Oh, you know what? I think it's this stuff. Because I had that laying right there. It must be leaking or something. I don't know. That's why I have a carpet cleaner for my car. Because your seats are going to get dirty. And I'm so grateful for the material that I picked out in this truck. I was so smart. I didn't get leather because I didn't want to be hot. And I definitely wear a lot of shorts. So I didn't want my medicine. I didn't want my legs burning in the summer from the... That's my pill compartment for my antacids. I've got melatonin and just, you know, a one a day. What was that? Ibuprofen, magnesium. So that carpet cleaner is a Bissell, and it works really great on seats. I need to vacuum. I still have not vacuumed. Y'all remember when we cleaned out my truck, like, what, 2 weeks ago? Before I left North Carolina, we went by my storage shed. And, remember I pulled everything out and I needed to vacuum then. Remember when we pulled that yellow container out? It was like crumbs under there or something. I still haven't vacuumed. It kills me. It literally does. Like, I'm such an organized person now. I think for so long when, like, I was on drugs and stuff that I wasn't organized, that when I got clean, one of the first things I started doing was making a schedule. I started waking up early, taking my ass to the gym, building a schedule. And now, if my schedule gets messed up or my car is a mess, things aren't in order, it literally, I don't know how to put it. It's the worst feeling in the world. It feels like somebody's ripping your fingernails off and you're uncomfortable because you feel messy. And it's definitely, somebody told me it, my therapist, what is it called? It's a sensory issue. Yay, add that to the list of problems. Love you too. Thank you. Yeah, she said it's a sensory issue. And I was like, well, shit, am I autistic? What do you mean? Like, I thought that was like for autism. I didn't know that just normal people could have sensory issues. I'm like, shit, do I need to be tested? Maybe, probably. I've thought so. Definitely OCD. Definitely. But, you know, I have thought about it because I'm so kind of dry. Like, you know, people with autism, they kind of see things in black and white. They see right and wrong, black and white, and they're kind of, they see things in a specific way. I don't know. All I know is that I've had several people tell me that they thought I was on the spectrum. Professionals. Not random friends who are autistic. Professionals, like doctors, therapists. I don't know. Maybe. I definitely need to meet with that psychologist that my doctor gave me and get that done when I make my truck payment. One thing at a time, right? I cannot believe I just have dirty clothes laying on my bed. I am so disgusted with myself right now. I gotta get back here. I heard a truck. I was just trying to make sure it went somewhere to trying to kidnap me. My doors locked? Of course they are. I'll lock my doors like 5 times a night and still be asking myself, are my doors locked? Knowing good and well I have OCD about my safety. I cannot believe I talked to that guy yesterday, y'all. What was I thinking? You know what I was thinking? I woke up in a good mood and I was like, yeah, my life is burning, but I gotta stay positive, so let's go work out. And I was trying to stay positive. And I could have got kidnapped and murdered. I really don't think that he was that type of guy. I do think that he is lonely and he saw me on the internet and no longer be discussing my location. I learned, okay? I understand that, like, I don't know, I'd thought about it before, you know, several times. I was like, well, what if somebody approaches me? But I was thinking, like I said, I thought it would be some girl be like, hey, oh my God, how are you doing? Or, are you Brooke? Nice to meet you. Like, you know, I thought it would be that kind of interaction. I didn't think it was going to be the interaction that I had. He absolutely could have kidnapped me. He was standing right at my door. I had my window half down at one point, and then at one point I actually stepped out of the vehicle. What the fuck am I thinking? Y'all, if I go miss, it's because I was nice to people. Lord. You know, and you know what's easy is that when people come up on you like that and your defenses are down, they know it. They can sense it. Like, his reaction to me, the way that he came to me, all, like, with his hands in the air, like, that's like a defense, like, that's like, oh, I mean no harm. Oh, I'm a nice person. You know what I mean? The way that he came when he knocked on the door and I came to the door, like, it's the front door of my house. I mean, it is a car door. When I answered my front door, he had his hands up like this. And he was like, hey, this guy, I don't have social media, but this guy has social media. And he sent me over here to help you with gas and to do an oil change and to see about maybe finding you a job. He was like, yeah, he hires struggling addicts. First of all, the only struggle that I have is financially right now. My recovery is Gucci. I'm not a struggling addict anymore. I'm at a point in my recovery where I should be helping others get clean. But I can't do that because I'm constantly going off the rails from damn all of these issues, financial issues I'm having in my life. But he's like, this guy sent me, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, who? Who's this guy? That's the first in my mouth. I was like, how do you know him, huh? What? And he's like, yeah, we're both in recovery. We're both recovering alcoholics. Once again, what did I say? He's telling me this to try to relate to me so that I put my guard down. I sat there and watched him watch me on live. There was no, when he pulled up, he was on live. Without a doubt. And I have no doubt, after he mentioned the Masters Club where he knew that I was auditioning on Monday, after he said that, I said, this motherfucker started at the club near Masters and followed the highway up, checking every Planet Fitness up the route. There's 6 of them. He had more than enough time to go to every Planet Fitness in that 5-hour live that I was on. As soon as I said that I was about to get off live, that's when he pulled up. I should have flipped my camera around and shown y'all. I am never going to feel like I'm in the wrong for feeling like somebody's suspicious, because more often than not, I'm right about a motherfucker. Yeah. I don't know how. Thank you, God, for my intuition. More often than not, when I spot something crazy going on, it's something crazy going on. Come out of my grandma's Bible. I was reading this morning. Let's find that. Oh my God. First of all, look at this mattress. So the topper, this mattress is a 12-inch memory foam mattress from Walmart. It was one of those beds in the boxes. Best $200 I ever spent in my life. I will never spend tons of money on a mattress again. I don't know what I was thinking, spending $2,000 on a fucking Serta. Somebody should have slapped me. This $200 bed sleeps better than any bed I've ever bought, and it came from Walmart out of a box. So it's not fiberglass. When I bought it, I just shoved it in here, and it was a mess, y'all. But the topper, you can't see it. I need to get some light. God, it's always something. The topper is a whole separate piece from the mattress. Excuse me, I'm dying. And the topper, you can see this hole right here where there's the topper missing because I accidentally picked the mattress up, and now there's a chunk missing because it broke off. You see that hole? So that's the topper, and then the mattress is underneath. Sometimes I have to come over here and pick the topper up and like scooch it back over because it's coming off the top and it's hanging over this lip right here. It's hanging over, there's like a lip there. So I'm gonna move this back. That's exactly how I ripped that spot, doing what I'm doing right now. Grabbing it and just pulling it. But it's okay. I plan to get me another one day. I've had this mattress for over a year now. When I first got it, I didn't take care of it, and I'm being honest. I wasn't planning to live in my fucking car for forever in a day. So, you know, I was living at the beach, and I was like, ooh, it'd be cheaper to buy a mattress than constantly renting a camp spot. So I was like, let's do this. And that's kind of how it happened. I started watching van life videos, and I looked at other people's builds, and I think that a lot of people have a lot of great ideas that I would like to implement into my build. However, something that I noticed was the lack of storage and the lack of convenience when getting to their storage. They would build these platforms, and you could just set the bed on top of it. It's like 4 legs with a piece of plywood. I decided that since I was losing weight, that maybe these hefty containers would hold my hefty ass up. So I was betting on that, and it worked out for me. So if you're a girl, this is perfect for you. I mean, you could do this in a car. You could do this in a car. So I bought these. They're the steer light or whatever. They're supposed to be closed. You want to keep them closed because it keeps the structure and the foundation, like, yeah, there's more dirty clothes. So we're going to have to get those dirty clothes up. That's kind of like a hiding spot for my clothes. One of these, I bought 2 of these. I have a heavy duty yellow one under there. And I essentially built out my storage underneath on these containers. And if you're a girl that weighs less than 150 pounds, you could do this in a car or a truck, and it will absolutely hold your body weight up. I've not had, as soon as I say this, I'm going to have something break tomorrow. I haven't had anything break since I bought those, knock on wood. But, you know, I used to have a spot right here to put my feet there, right here on this yellow one. That's my food storage. These are my food storage that I recently started. And I did, because I went 4 days without food. But I did have these snacks and crackers and soups and stuff if I needed it. I can't eat when I stress. I'm so happy that I ate that cheeseburger. Being able to cut my phone back on and knowing that I have GPS and I can call for help if I cut a finger off. I've done that several times. So, yeah. You know, I need a phone and not having access to I was in South Carolina. I didn't know where I was. Look, y'all, I was in some place called Marion. I don't know, but that's where the cops were harassing me. All right, so I'm gonna put this back. But normally I'm able to put my feet down there. So now that I have these containers under there, and I gotta come up with something better, I don't know, because I'm having an issue in this space back here. My ass falls down in there halfway through the night. So I've got to figure out something else. However, if I sleep on this end, then my butt doesn't fall down there. If I sleep where I like to sleep, my butt falls down there. So I need to move some things around. Either way, it's more comfortable than probably, I don't know why that is. I don't know why I like it in here. I do. I like it in here. I feel comfortable in here. When I get my window covers up, I feel safe in here. Maybe it's because I've paid for it. You know, like I've literally made all of my payments, and maybe because, you know, it's like mine, and it's in my name. You know, the house and land and other things that I own, they're not in my name. So I don't know why it makes me feel so comfortable and why this is my safe place, but that guy rolling up on me yesterday, definitely last night, honey. Ooh. When I say that I probably looked like a crackhead last night looking out my windows, every time I heard a truck that was a diesel, I was in my windows, thinking that boy done found me again, and he was mad that I done said a bunch of shit about him on the internet now. And, you know, here's the thing, you know, I mean, maybe he did have good intention, but I don't think so. Because remember, we read the text messages, and he says, when's the last time you had a sit-down dinner? Bro looking for a girlfriend. Where? What am I looking for? Oh, the Bible. Bible. The B-I-B-L-E. Oh my God, that black container is done slid out. So I gotta go slide that back in. The only thing I have of my mother is she passed away like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. It might have been a little longer than that. You know what? I think it was about 6 years ago. Jesus fucking Christ, Brooke. It feels like it was just yesterday. I thought it was like right during COVID. It was right during COVID. So it wasn't that long ago. Y'all, don't do drugs. It fucks your memory up for life. But she didn't die from COVID. It was just old age. She suffered with a lot of blood clots. She didn't have the best mental health. Hell, she's probably the one that's done gave me whatever I got. If it's bipolar disorder, it came from her. Thanks, Grandma. I love you too. You're a piece of me, of you with me. I don't know if I have bipolar disorder. They haven't told me. They've only mentioned borderline personality disorder to me, which is what they want me to get tested for. They say that I've been through so much trauma that I'm literally losing my mind. So that's great. Love that from me. I didn't even know what it was. I thought that BPD was like bipolar disorder. I think that the moods can be similar, the highs and the lows. But for the most part, borderline personality disorder is a personality disorder. It's not a mental health illness. I mean, it's in the same category as mental health, but it's not. Bipolar disorder is a mental health illness. It's like schizophrenia, or I'm trying to think of some severe mental health issues. Schizophrenia, bipolar disorder. I don't know. We'll have to look into some of that stuff because it's very interesting. But borderline personality disorder it's from trauma. It's from having unstable life, even in childhood, and it stems from abuse, and it's very complex. I don't know if I have it, but I'm definitely intrigued to see if I do. I mean, you know, being diagnosed with CPTSD is enough in itself for me to realize that I've been through a lot. Hearing that made me realize that I don't give myself enough credit, and that I don't spend the time that I should to heal. I don't think I've ever healed from anything that I've been through. And I think that it's important for people to heal, because once you heal, you can start growing. Until you heal, you're stuck. You're stuck. And I don't want to be stuck. And that's why I fight to do the best that I can. Okay, so there's a container over here. My other storage locker, there's two. I have one on each end. I don't know how these people show their car like do. They must have like a little camera or something. I've seen other van lifers that show their cars, and I can't find the angles that they find. So they must have a whole nother camera than me, baby. And I'm on a phone, so this is slid this way. I need it back towards the wall, so I'm gonna have to get out, go around the car, and push it back out in. I don't know why it slid. Maybe because I normally have laundry detergent over there that prevents it from sliding. That's another thing. You're going to learn to use all little spaces for everything. Like, you're going to compact things together so that when you're driving, things don't move. So, like, Grandma Millie's Bible goes right here. Always, oh, damn it. Get used to pulling shit in your fingers. I swear to God, every day I done pulled something in a different damn finger. It's like working on a car and you drop a tool and you got to damn half break your arm off to find the damn tool because it's done dropped all the way down between the damn engine, and you're upside down on a hood with your arm bent backwards over your fucking ass trying to grab this tool. You know? Those kind of little pulls in your finger where it feels like you done twisted some kind of vein sideways. Ugh, and my right shoulder from reaching back and grabbing stuff all the time. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. Load. I'm at the Mickey D's. They got Wi-Fi, but shit, it don't work apparently. None of them do no more. Unless you go on the inside, I ain't going in there. Unless I gotta pee. Oh, Lord, honey. I got stripper shoes hanging out for the whole world to see. My shoe was just hanging out. All right, so this is what we got going on. It's a mess. Don't judge. This is why I'm cleaning, because there's stuff everywhere. Laundry detergent, face mask, hair bow. So this is what I did, but it's done slid out. I really should build something, a better platform. It's straight, but I also can park a certain way. I like to park to where it's kind of faced uphill so that I can kind of roll back. Like I roll back right there. A long pillow would be great right there. And I've thought about that. Camera equipment, stripper heels, computer, hair bow, and I need to vacuum so bad. That's so gross. I usually do that about once a week. I usually clean out my truck every day. I do laundry 2 to 3 times a week. All of those things that I do on a daily basis have been on pause since getting stuck in South Carolina. So when I do finally make some money, the first thing I'm going to have to do instead of paying my truck payment is wash my clothes. I have to have clothes for work. Oh, it's a necessity as a stripper. You have to invest in yourself and upkeep. Oh, God, this rain. All right. We got some trash up. Oh, I got that thing back in there. Lock the doors so we don't get kidnapped and murdered. I need to plug this up so I have it tonight. I have to actually put this on the plug and let it get fully charged, and it still dies halfway through the night. It was supposed to, I think, run for like 8 hours. It might last 2 hours before it dies. And then I have a battery pack that I hook into it halfway through the night once it dies to keep it going and on me, especially if it's hot like it has been. It's not hot now, but it had been warmer recently in the 100. Heat index around 112 one day. So those nights, I can't run. You know, part of the reason that I'm broke right now is because I spent a lot of money running my AC. I just got it fixed, and I went through half the summer with no air. And when I tell y'all that I was having serious health complications from being out in this heat, I can't even begin to explain that I wasn't even urinating because I was so dehydrated. So dehydrated that my body would not bathroom. I don't even know what kind of serious other health complications that could cause, but I'm pretty sure it's not good for your kidneys and liver not flushed out. I think ain't that what like cleans toxins out of your body and stuff? I don't know. So as you can see, it's charging, but it takes forever to charge. And I normally hook it into the cigarette lighter, so that's what I'm gonna do now. Everything's dead. This has got 2 little batteries. So I'll start with the battery and then I'll do the fan. Because if something happens to my truck, at least I'll have the battery. So that comes first. That's another thing. You plan things out in a certain order. It ain't as easy as just doing more. You have to sort and arrange and time and schedule everything. So if I charge this first and if my car battery dies, all I have is a fan. If charge that and have that, if something happens to my car battery, I can plug anything into that and charge anything. So it's imperative to have one of those batteries and to always keep that charged, because when you least expect it, you're not going to have any way to charge your devices, and you're going to be stranded somewhere with no GPS because your phone doesn't work. So one of those batteries, even for just like camping, and actually one of these, I'm going to get me a bigger one of those batteries, because that battery does not last near as long as I thought it would. Now it'll charge like an iPhone fully, but when it comes to running this fan, like I said, the battery itself might last 2 hours, 3 hours, and you know, it might be about 4 or 5. I'll have to time it one night. I'm gonna throw my towel over my steering wheel to to dry it because it's wet from the gym. This is actually not the ideal spot to be doing this. I normally don't do this, but I guess I feel a little more comfortable out in society with y'all beside me. number one, I'm scared to let people know, like, that I live out of my car, because people will absolutely try you out here. People have lost their damn minds. Lost it. They are off the rocker, let me tell you. Now, I did wash my when I washed clothes the other day, so my sheets and my pillowcases are actually clean, and so are my window covers. Everything's clean. My blankets. The only dirty clothes I have are sitting in my front seat right now, so that's good. That's part of the reason I have on the same shirt than yesterday, because I've been trying. If it ain't dirty and I've been in the AC, it ain't dirty. Damn it. There ain't no reason. You know, when I lived in a house, I was the type of girl that would raid their closet on a Saturday night looking for something to wear, pick out 15 different outfits, not like any of them, and just leave them in a pile somewhere. Now that I am more intentional in my scheduling, I notice that I don't need as much junk as I used to need. I definitely have a more minimalistic approach to life now, and I'm grateful for that, because I feel like when you grow up poor, you hang on to things that you don't really need, because you ain't really never had nothing, and the things that you have, you really, really appreciate. You see a lot of people that are older become hoarders in life because of that. They grew up poor, they come into a little bit of money, and they just start buying stuff. I mean, it becomes an addiction, and then the hoarding becomes a whole fucking thing, and, you know, and it stems from poverty and abuse. Ironically, a lot of people that are hoarders have been abused. I've seen hoarders that lost loved ones, and it sent them into a state of depression and self-isolation, and it's what started the hoarding. Ain't it crazy how one huge traumatic moment in your life could change the rest of your life? Like, do a whole 360. It happened to me. It can happen for the good, or it can happen for good reasons or bad reasons. There's, I think that those epiphany moments, or those bad moments, they can be motivating for a good purpose. Cause, y'all, how long ago was I supposed to buy a purse? I'm still carrying around this lunchbox like it's a Prada. Listen, it's very practical when I'm at work. I can stick stuff in it, it stays cold. There's nothing in it right now that's empty. I'm gonna put that right there to even out my mattress. All right, dirty clothes. Do I even have a bag? Oh my God, maybe I lied. You know what? I do have a bag of dirty clothes. I got one small bag already. Ugh. Oh, perfect. That fixed that problem. Oh, yeah. All right, so I switched it around. Look what I did. Oh, yay. So I put my makeup bag all the way in the back, and then I put that, and then I got this other bag I'm gonna fill up with dirty clothes and fill in that hole right there. So you just gotta move things around. You gotta move things around a lot. You're constantly gonna be moving things, and I gotta crack these windows because I'm about to suffocate. Uh-oh, we got a visitor. I wonder who that is. Somebody getting their McDonald's meal. Oh God, too many people pulling up on me. I just had one pull up on each side. Whew, hot in here. One day, 20 years from now, I'm gonna look back and I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, girl. I'm gonna be like telling somebody a story. I'm gonna be like, oh, I remember way back in 2024, I got stranded in South Carolina, and I had just started social media. Oh, Lord. And I was sitting at Planet Fitness, minding my business. And some man rolled up on me, promising me streets of gold. I could have died that day. Y'all, for real though. Like, think about, like, hold on, who was that it was J-Lo, didn't she have to break into her house and try to kill her? And I'm no celebrity, but hey, my life is just as important as J-Lo, I can promise you that. Oh, she's an evil witch. Hold on, oh god, who was it? Jennifer Love Hewitt. We'll have to do some investigating on that, because there's been, Sandra Bullock, I do believe, was one of them. Sandra Bullock had freaking somebody break into her house. He was a stalker. He'd been stalking her for years. So scary. If I'm not mistaken, she was in the house when he broke in. One of them was the star that was in the house when her stalker broke in. I'll have to find out who was. Crazy though. Oh, I was bringing you gas and some money. And I was gonna do your oil change. Bro shows up with no oil, no gas, and no money. Oh god. And then he hits me with a, when's the last time you had home cooking? Oh god, you gotta be careful out here. I learned my lesson. I'm in an undisclosed location for the rest of my life. Oh, I can give y'all a continent from here on out. That's all you get. Oh man, see how one that apple can ruin it from the bunch. They sure can. He did. Oh, I could have died to. But I will say that now that I look back, he was nervous as shit. The way that he approached me with his hands in the air like that, he already thought that I was going to be a problem. Oh, God. I'd feel like a piece of shit if I snuck up on some girl like that, especially a girl that's already through fucking trauma and barely fucking making it mentally. Like, how dare you come and traumatize her some more? Like, for real, last night, I was so scared. And now, I notice, like, I've always been the type of person that pays attention to my surroundings. The only time I don't is when I'm on the phone with y'all. Almost got hit by a car the other day for walking the traffic. I said, this shit gonna take the life out of me, legit. Normally, I pay attention, okay? Normally I pay attention. But I'm even more hyper aware now than I was before, which I didn't think was possible. I already thought I was paranoid. You have to be though. You have to be. See how crazy people are? People will hunt you down. Oh Lord. You know, and the sad part is he seemed like a nice guy. What is wrong with me? Oh, God. I've got to stop trying to see the best in people. Oh, Lord. Bro showed up and lied straight to my fucking face. Like, what am I saying right now? Oh, God. Help me. Help me, Lord. Oh wow, I took a shower and I didn't even put any deodorant on. I could have died. No, I don't think he was trying to kill me. I think he was looking for a date. I am not in the mood. Point blank period. Okay. I don't care if it was Channing Tatum on my doorstep right now. I have zero interest in finding a husband right now. I have bigger fish to fry, and I have for a long time. I need to brush my teeth first. I got my laundry in the bag. I got my freaking gym bag sorted. If you leave dirty clothes in your gym bag, you're going to smell like ass for forever. Don't do it. I ain't never done it. But I can only imagine. I mean, y'all ever, like, accidentally left laundry in the machine too long and, like, it starts to smell funny? I can only assume that that's what a hot gym bag would smell like, but 10 times worse, with wet clothes in it. Or damp and sweaty clothes. Ew. Make myself throw up. Toothpaste. I usually like the Colgate red stuff, but I do have some Crest right here. I know, I need to drink some water for real, yo. I normally drink about 2 or 3, this is a 1.5, is it? What is? I drink about 3.5 to 3 liters of water a day. That's actually what a woman is supposed to intake. A woman is supposed to take intake between 2.5 and 3.5 liters of water a day. A man can take anywhere from 3.5 to 4.0 liters of water a day, which sounds like a lot of water, but it's really not. What's crazy to me is when you start drinking that much water, how much better you feel. That's what's crazy. Not only do you feel better, your gut feels better, you're actually going to the bathroom more regularly. So that tells me that it's a necessity to actually drink that much water. Because of the benefits, I can tell that it's worth it. Also, living out of your car, and I've said this before, you're going to have to stop drinking water way before I'm up to. Otherwise, you're going to be up all night running to the bathroom. After some place, it depends. Planet Fitness, they're getting a little better. They're starting to open back up certain nights, 24 hours. They used to be, during COVID, you know, they closed at 7 o'clock, and they got comfortable. Well, we ain't got COVID no more. We ain't in the middle of a crisis anyways. And they don't have enough workers to be in 24 hours. So they close between 7 and 9 p.m. most nights. But sometimes I find that's 24 hours, which is lovely. That means that I don't have to think about it. I can drink water. I can get up. I can go in. It does suck to get out of the vehicle and have to go back in there, put your pajamas on and go back, you know. And I sleep in, like, nighties, you know. Like, it's like spaghetti strap onesies. And I'm not walking around in public in that. So I have to get dressed to go in. It's okay, at least I have a bathroom. Food Lions is a good spot to use the bathroom. They are open from 7 to 11. Trying to think. Oh, Sheetz or Wawa, you can always go there 24 hours. But here's the thing, you guys. A lot of the time, there's a lot of people that are not anywhere near those things. Those things are a luxury. The majority of people don't live near those things. So if you do, you need to appreciate it. And the bigger city you go to, of course, the more opportunities for bathrooms you're going to find. But something else that I've noticed since COVID is that people use public restrooms and they go in there and they die on drugs. Businesses are over it. They're done calling 911 and there is no longer a bathroom available to anyone but the employees. And that sucks. Once again, one bad apple ruins the whole damn bunch. All of us getting punished for one person dying. I mean, it's heartbreaking. I need a bottle. It smells like Downy. I probably got some in my mouth. Listen, one thing about car living, you're not striving for perfection, okay? You just do the best that you can. You gotta improvise. I also floss quite a bit. I had a boss man one time, worked in construction. Alex, hey Alex. Love you, Alex. He always had these toothpicks. And I kept wondering if it was him that got me on toothpicks, or if it was, damn, I need a whole nother container. Or if it was one of my exes. It was only Alex that got me in this toothpick kick. It's like the little, I get these at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. And sometimes they're messed up. I mean, they're defective products. This is a little different than what I'm used to, but I use these a lot. And they're convenient. But my boss man got me on these. And I was asking my ex, I said, was it you that I picked habit up from, or was it somebody else? And he's like, I don't know. He's like, I thought you had that obsession ever since I knew you. Maybe Alex picked it up from me. I could have swore I picked it up from him. Anyway, one of the smartest things I've learned from anybody, whoever I picked it up from and whoever picked it up from me, 10 out of 10. I have to have these now. There's no negotiating. I have to floss now. When I'm doing a deep clean on my teeth, which I like to do once a day, which is like usually in the morning, I'll brush, floss, and then brush again. I need to see a dentist. I don't think I've seen a dentist since my mama was alive. Miracle they're not crumbling, right? How long? 2007, but I was home at 16, so it would have been 20 years ago, at least, if not longer. Now, I saw a dentist in prison. I don't know why you trust them, but I did. I got Downing. Probably should have wiped it off. It's okay. I'll live. A little bit of Downing ain't gonna kill me. Alright, so teeth are my... I have Medicaid now, but I don't think that it covers teeth on adult. I need to wash my toothbrush out. I need another bottle. I don't think Medicaid covers adult teeth. And I really don't that as long as it covers my medication. That's all I'm worried about. That's all I need. That's all I need. I literally just had another plain water bottle. Damn it. I hate wasting water. They gave me a sweet tea with that Happy Meal. I should probably drink it. I haven't had anything in my system in like, I don't even know. The last thing I had was a bowl of pasta, and then I had some crackers in my sleep 2 days later. And then I went 2 days without eating after that. So I went like 4 days altogether. That was a nice fast. What's crazy is that I'm not the only one that calls that a fast. Like, to find out that other Americans are skipping out, that's still a lot of water. Listen, beggars can't be choosers. Just clean it. To find out that other Americans are skipping out on meals because they're facing food insecurities and they call it fasting. They just call it that. They really just don't have the money to feed themselves. Crazy. The study showed that the majority of those people were elderly, which is even more heartbreaking. I don't know, I'm grateful that my mama and my papa had enough money to die in home and stuff like that. Because watching my grandmother, my mama and papa were my great-grandparents. My papa fought in the war. My grandmother and him were born during the Depression. They would be over 100 today. It would be like 110 or something today. He died 10 years ago at like 98 years old. So, yeah. They were old, honey. Oh, Mama and Papa Quakenbush. Love them. Love them. Some of the best people you would have ever met. Mama was a tough cookie, though. Papa was a sweetheart. Mama didn't mean, she mean. She was just from a different generation. She had a level of class and couth about herself that they just don't make no more. You know, she was from a stiffer upper lip, very feminine era. And, they come from both very traditional American family. Like, they are in a traditional, they were, you know what I mean? I don't know where they were from. I need to do some genealogy and figure out, like, I'm curious because recently I started noticing that, what was it? There's one race of people that have my hair color and eyes, and I can't think of it. And I was like, ooh, I wonder if I got some of that in me. Now I can't think of it. This gym bag, I'm done with it, honey. It's broken. It won't zip no more. It zips. Oh, look. And, oh, now it's going to show off for you. Now it's going to show off for you. After it's been falling apart all day. It's been falling apart all day. The zipper is off the track. Look. It's literally, every time I did it like 6 times in place and I got aggravated. I said, screw it. I'm walking out with all my shit hanging out in my bag. Real classy, Brooke. Real classy. Just let it hang out. It's the zipper is off track. I just bought this like 3 months ago at Goodwill. I thought that it was a good bag because I Googled the name and it was a $120 bag. My Lord. Bless my heart. Well, bless my eyes. I don't know, Melivius? Mealiuos. Voss. I don't know, y'all. We all know I'm not good with English. It's my first language, but I don't know. But it was a $120 bag online. I get it home. It lasted me but 3 months, maybe. And the damn zipper, the pocket's falling off the way. I washed it one time, right? I washed it one time. I opened the dryer after drying it. Oh, my Lord. It looked like, I don't know. It looked like, I don't know. A bunch of worms in the dryer. So this plastic stuff right here had a lining on the outside. And when it got hot in that dryer, it started melting off. And you know them old firecrackers you could light up, like the little snake ones, and they'd wind up and explode? It looked like a bunch of it was in the dryer. It was like burnt in plastic pieces, snake twine that fell off the damn bag. And the bag had tons of pieces hanging that I had to go through and pull off. I was like, Lord, maybe I shouldn't have washed this thing. It's a gym bag. I mean, it's like a travel bag. You would think that you could wash it. It's all fabric. Maybe I shouldn't have stuck it in the dryer. Oh, I'm on rest. Oh, you know what? Y'all know what I forgot? Them clothes in that corner over there. I just bent over to put those toothpicks up. And there's a big pile of dirty laundry by me. I typically do not stuff my clothes like this everywhere. I just want to be clear that the past 4 days have been kind of stressful. I typically do not stuff anything down in this corner. It's just an extra, I don't know. Oh, you know what? That's a lie. Sometimes I'll stick my wet shoes back there if it's been raining so that I can reach them and have access to them when I get out of my truck to go in to use the restroom. Sometimes it's easier to climb out the back, but sometimes and that's another thing. Let me explain this to y'all. So at night when I go in to use the bathroom, I've got my truck windows up and all of my windows covered. If I go out the front door, my window cover will fall down. So I have to take it out and crawl out the front. I don't want to go out the back window of the back door at night because I don't want people to notice me. Stepping out of your car like that, out of the back seat of a blacked out truck with tinted windows, is kind of suspicious. And it just draws attention to you. And then if you've got your window covers up, it looks like you've been in there a while, like you're camping, you know? So just be careful when you're getting in and out of your car at night, when you're overnight staying at place. I would advise to always go through the driver's seat if possible, because people are absolutely watching you when you're out here living out of your car. You have to stay safe, especially if you're a female. And getting out of the back side of this truck would be very noticeable to people. And they'd be like, what is she doing? And then I got the window covers up too. They're gonna be like, oh, she's living out of a car right there? Like, you know, and it just draws unnecessary attention. I just like to go out the front, but it means that I have to move everything. I have to move the seat completely up. I have to take the window cover down. I have to throw everything back here that was in that seat, and then I have to go to the bathroom. So it is kind of a pain in the ass, but now if I'm at the beach and I'm like at Huguenot down in freaking Florida or down in the Keys, or if I'm somewhere like that and I'm on some land by myself, honey, we cracking every window. We gonna be hanging halfway out the window, enjoying the summer breeze, hanging on this mattress, like, you know, like I love that when I can go somewhere to a park and feel safe by myself. It's usually on my own land in North Carolina. So that's usually where I post up and, like, you know, I can feel comfortable and free, and I know nobody's out in the woods creeping. Ain't it how nosy neighbors are? People are nosy, y'all. They don't know how to mind their damn business. I got so much of my own business, I don't know how I could ever be up in somebody else's. I got a whole lifetime of bullshit going on. The last thing I care is what Kevin or Karen over yonder is doing. I can promise you that. But I always watch some surroundings, and I definitely am on more guard now since that guy rolled up on me. And then, you know, I am a nice person. Like, I'm so nice to public. Like, I really am. I can make friends with anybody. I've always been like that. I have a knack for reading people, and that helps me become closer to them. When you can relate to people and you find something that you relate to somebody on, it makes this, like, especially if it's a rarity, if it's something that's very rare, people to be able to relate to. The rarer it is, I swear, the harder, like, the bond is, like, the friendship can become because of those shared experiences. They say it's going to rain all week, so I guess I'm going to be sticky all week. I'll shower several times tomorrow. I couldn't even get into that workout today. I wanted to. I got a copyright violation. I wonder if you monetize. Does anybody know if you monetize? Do they, hold it. Can you play your own music once you monetize? How do you get to play music? Because I love music. Like, you know, I want music in my videos. I want music, you know? Like, I don't understand why I keep getting these copyright violations for songs. And here's the crazy part. I could barely even hear the music at gym. That damn microphone on YouTube must be a damn satellite in the sky if it heard that gym music. When I was in the gym earlier, that's what I got a copyright violation from. The gym music. Love that. I'm just wondering, after you monetize, if you can use songs. I guess I'll find out. I don't know. Okay. Water. I got my gym bag ready for tomorrow. I didn't put any clothes in it in the morning. I'm going to put this bag back under my mattress. I don't know where I'm going to sleep tonight. Either a Walmart or a Plantness or... You know, I saw some street park coming in. I was like, ooh, I could just park right there. The thing about it is you're going to have to listen to cars going by all night long. You don't want to do that. And here's another thing. You don't want to sleep out there on a busy road like that. Some idiot come through there drunk at 3 o'clock in the morning and fucking run into a parked car and there you are asleep in it. That's the last thing you... Don't be sleeping on no busy ass road. That's the last thing you need. People out there on a busy road fighting and fucking shooting at each other, and then you get hit by a stray bullet. Like, I'm just saying that anything is possible. And more often than not, shit happens to me. Crazy shit. Almost witnessed a murder. I think it was Trader Joe's, but it might have been a Walmart or a Planet Fitness. I can't remember. I was asleep and just witnessed a murder. I woke up to this girl trying to kill her boyfriend with her car. She out there hopping. You know them little medians that they have in parking spaces to car from rolling? She's out there hopping them bitches like waves in the ocean. Riding them things. Just... Y'all, when I tell y'all that I hopped in the front seat, I pulled my window thing down. I had my camera, like, so that she couldn't see it. I'm like, I gotta get this. Ain't nobody gonna believe this shit. At one point, it looked like, I mean, she was faced towards me, and it looked like she could see me. I was like, oh shit, let me get my nosy ass back in the head for this bitch come over here and ram my car. Oh, God. Oh, that would be my luck. She'd be like, you nosy bitch. And here's the thing. If I'm filming somebody doing something like that, you know. I mean, it would piss me off to know somebody's got a recording of me acting a fool. Oh, God. Oh, and it's going to come, y'all. Y'all going to see some crazy shit on me. You know. I can't even put it into words. Like, it'll come a day where something happens. I don't know. It'll probably be something to do with fast food. I'm just being honest. Somebody done recording me snapping in some fucking restaurant. Listen, if I'm paying for a service, all I want is for my food to be right. That's it. I'm really not. You know what's crazy? I've never sent back a plate of food. I have never sent back a plate of food to the kitchen. So that right there tells you a lot. But, you know, the service industry nowadays, like the food, like they want $5 for a small fry. It's ridiculous. And they can't even change the damn oil on time. Got these soppy ass, soggy cancer fries. Oh my God, I'm dying. I gotta go around the car. I can't. I'm literally gonna pull a shoulder out. This is what I'm talking about. I'm literally breaking a fucking sweat. Alright, so I gotta move everything out of the seat, and then I'm gonna have to go around the car because that bag is stuck on my sheets. It's like a origami finger trap between that bag and my sheets and my shoulder. Sorry. Oh, I'm sweating like a whore in church. Whew, Jesus. I gotta get my shoes on. This is what I'm talking about when I say that it's a pain to do anything in a smaller unit like this. Look at my hair. It's been on the roof. Okay. I'm sorry, I got the giggles. Love it. Love it. At least I'm not crying. Oh, God, I could be crying. My face, when I was in the tanning bed, was burning from where I'd been crying yesterday. I guess I chapped it. Also, I noticed that my eyes looked burnt because I had my eyes open looking at something that I shouldn't have been looking at. Look. So, see what I'm saying? This bag is stuck on this, and I'm trying to get it. I do have lights back here, but I don't never use them because I don't want to get killed. Oh my God, it's under 2. I'm just going to leave that and put this down here. Oh, wait a second. I do not want that to spill. All right, so I'm going to push that up. There we go. All right, so it's under there now. It's like, I know you can't see it that well. I'm sorry. I'm trying to. Oh, it's my other dresser. When I cut this mattress down, it was a twin. It's like, I might have took like, ouch, shit. Yeah, I done ran into the car behind me and fucking. I ran into the cars beside me, rear view mirror. Right into my backbone, man. Right in my spine. Oh my God, it hurts so bad. Damn. I felt something dripping down my back. I didn't think about it. It was freaking car thingy-madoodle. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. All right. Let's see if that worked. Damn, my back hurts. That's going to be a bruise. Everybody at work's going to have been out getting my ass whooped. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. I'm going back to one of the clubs, one of the more expensive places. The last time I was there, I sat for 2 weeks and there was no customers. That was the main reason I left that place. Because I sat there for 2 weeks and did not make a profit. So, $1,500 one time. But I only got to leave with $400 of that. And for 2 weeks, I didn't make money. And if you think about the bigger picture, if I would have got to keep my $1,500, I wouldn't even have cared about those 2 weeks I didn't make money. You get it? But I only went with $400. So I made $400. Well, actually, that week, I kind of killed it. Remember, I made several payments that week. I feel like I made a truck payment. I did. And an insurance. That's $1,000 right there. There was, the first week I went, it was great. Every day money the first week. I went back the second week. There was no customers. There was more girls. It was dead. It was dead for 2 weeks. And I was like, I can't sit here another week. I have to go try to make money. So that's what I did. I don't know, man. The clubs are not consistent anymore, and that is the issue. I need to be bringing in $2,000 a week. And that's half. That's half, not even half. That's not even half I used to make. That's way less than half. I mean, to go from 130 to 150 to maybe 25 is crazy. We're talking about $125,000 loss a year. That's poverty. 25 grand. That's my truck bill. That's my gas and truck bill for a year. 5 grand. Boom, right there. Easy. I mean, for real. I'm being dead ass. When I'm spending $2,000 a month on gas and $1,000 on a truck payment, that's $3 grand a fucking month just on my vehicle. There is no money left over for anything else. I was with a sweet tea to get a little watered down because I wanted like a half and half. I'll probably die from some fucking mold in the ice that I drank. There's no telling. I bet you if you open that damn ice cooler, it's probably mold all on the top of it. But it's okay. I was exposed to some bad things back in the day. I'm sure a little mold won't kill me. Oh, my bed. I need to find some because I'm having this issue with the mattress. Like, I need something under here. We got to find something to put under here because when I sit in this spot right here, the mattress starts falling in the floor. You see how it's like bending into the floor? I hate that. I need something. For some reason, it's because this box is about an inch or an inch higher than this black box. So I need something right there to even it out because when I sit right there, the whole mattress slides in the damn floor almost. And what is that? Oh, that's more dirty clothes that I didn't put in that damn bag. Jesus. Listen, we about to stuff these right back in that damn corner because I'm not getting that bag out again. I'll do it in the morning. I'm tired. I ain't had fucking weed all day. No wonder I'm fucking high strung. Y'all know the last time I smoked weed? I mean, that didn't even make sense. I smoke. I usually smoke at night, but sometimes when I'm having these stressful moments, I smoke a lot. I like marijuana. It evens me out, honestly. It definitely helps me with my anxiety. Not only does it help me with my anxiety, but it helps me with my appetite because I don't eat a lot because I'm stressed out a lot. Why I lose a lot of weight because I can't eat. It's took me 4 days to even think about eating a cheeseburger because of the uncertainty. When your life is hanging in the balance and everything you've worked so hard for is hanging in the balance of one wrong fucking move. I mean, a lot of people are literally one flat tire away from being homeless. Think about it, because that makes sense. If you know the struggle, you know exactly what I mean. They are one flat tire away from being homeless. I love that. I love that fucking analogy. That's good. That was good. I'm going to use that again. If you know the struggle, you know exactly what I mean. Oh, God. Let's see if I can get my butt up. And this is another part. Oh, getting up here. I will say that I am glad that I bought a Chevy. Because more than enough room back there for me. When I lay out flat, here, I'll show you. When I lay out flat, oh, God. I got more than enough room. That's my window covers. So I have curtains back here that I wash on the regular. I have these raggedy, listen, it works, okay? I've had these for 6 months. They work perfectly. They snap in there. They're ripped. I need to make some new ones, but I want to make some that are handmade, that are cloth, that I can throw in the washing machine. But I have to build magnets into them and sit there and sew the magnets into it so that it'll actually stick to the frame metal of the thing. Ugh. And you know what? I never thought about this. There's no metal on my windows, y'all. I can't even do that. I never even thought about that. There's no metal. Mine's plastic all the way around. Sometimes there'll be like a metal or like metal up here. Mine doesn't have it. That's not gonna work. I'll have to come up with something else. Damn. I want washable ones. I want like a pretty pattern on the inside and then blacked out on the back that goes into the window. Just to add a little color in here. And I'm gonna get some peel and stick wallpaper to put on my black back windows. Now I cut these so that I had peepholes. And let me tell you what, for some reason that damn cardboard shrunk. It shrunk. Just a little bit. The heat. So I have one big one for my window, but I turn it inside out because it's girly. And I just feel like that brings tension, you know? Like, ooh, this random girl in a parking lot asleep by herself. I love when I see the cops around somewhere I'm going to stay. It makes me feel safe. Listen, I don't like them half the time because half of them are crooked. But I would rather have them and not need them than need them and not have them. I'll tell you that much. They have saved my ass more than once. I was in Charlotte one night leaving work getting gas. I had 2 incidents like that. One guy literally chased me out of a gas station. Another, I didn't even get all the way at the gas pump before 2 guys started approaching my car. And wouldn't you know it, or you know what, I might have been out of the car. I was standing at the pump pumping gas, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, these 2 guys approached me. And a cop went riding through the parking lot. And for some reason, he pulled up and started chasing the 2 guys right when they were approaching me. Like, I guess he saw the scene and it was sketchy while he was pulling up. Like, these 2 guys are rolling up on me. And for some reason, he got out of his car and started chasing them, tried to approach them, and they took off. That was crazy. I don't know what they were going to do to me, but the guy that chased me out of the gas station, he went to jail. Mecklenburg PD or whatever, the Charlotte people called and was like, yeah, we got that son of a bitch that tried to rob you at the gas station. I'm like, oh, really? How'd you do that? And how the fuck did you find me? Oh, Lord. They got their ways, I reckon. It was crazy because he was standing at the cash register when I first got in there, and he had all these gold chains on and like this patterned shirt that looked like, I don't know, like Gucci or Fenty or something, like with the F brand or something. And he looked like he was talking to the gas station attendant. So I'm thinking they in there shooting the shit. I'm getting off work. I got this little fake Gucci bag dripped over my shoulder, and I had a bunch of ones from stage. So I count out like $30 in ones, and I hand it to the guy. And as soon as I pivot on my feet to turn and walk out the door, I felt a presence on me. Like I could feel somebody behind me. So I immediately pick my speed up. I get out the door, and the guy I can tell somebody's behind me, and they're following me closely. So I immediately just start running. I run to the truck, I unlock the door, I jump in, I shut it and lock it just in time. He's grabbing on the handle, he pulls a empty liquor bottle out of his pants and busts it on the ground right next to my truck. My ass that I prepaid, I didn't even go get. I sped out of there like a thief a night with my own life. Grateful, hysterical. When I tell you fucking hysterical, the guy I was dating at the time, I remember calling him and being like, oh my God, almost died. And you know, at the time, the last thing I was thinking, I was like, oh my God, I'm never going to see this man and his fucking kids again. They were literally the last thing on my mind as this was going down. Like, I have to get home to these people. And then I call him, and I literally was having nightmares over it for weeks. I would wake up in cold sweats. I was dreaming the whole scenario over, but in a different way. I was dreaming that I was dying, that I had his kid with me, that we were all dying. So it fucked me up pretty bad. And then I was with a man that was, you know, if he's emotionally unavailable, imagine how he is when it comes to trauma. You know, there's some people out here that I understand hard life, like, I don't have any feelings, I don't need any feelings. That's not true, though. That's not, we are all emotional creatures. We all have feelings. So you can act hard, but that ain't gonna go too well for you. One day you gonna break down, baby. I did. I'm so glad I found my soul again. I'm glad I have feelings. I want to be heartless. I was for a long time, I think. Not towards other people, but definitely towards myself. Damn, y'all, these two cars like they just hit each other in front of me. One dude was a U-turn and another guy was making a right-hand turn. Somebody was supposed to yield. And they did not. So it looks a little better. It's getting dark. This corner, I gotta find somewhere to dump this. I might just take it into Planet Fitness. I don't like to do that a lot because I feel like, I don't know. I mean, even though I pay for a membership, I don't want to be in everybody's side. And so I'm very conscientious of how much time I spend places. And because, you know, a lot of people can tell that I'm homeless probably. I'm living out of a car. A lot of people absolutely judge me because and they treat me a certain way when I come into their business. And, you know, it's not, I don't know. I've never been rude to anybody in any kind of business like that, or, I don't know. I'm super nice to everybody I meet because I'm genuinely a nice person. I like shooting the shit with people. I would rather laugh with you, even if I don't know you, than fight with you, for sure. There was this guy in the gym earlier when I was on live. He started doing taekwondo in the mirror. I don't know if y'all could see it, but hilarious. And I was smiling and I was like, hell yeah, dude. He come up being playful. It was like right beside me when I was doing my lat pull down. I don't know if you can see it in the mirror or something. I don't know. I'll have to go back and see if I can find it, if he's on there. But he was in front of me on the lat machine when I was doing my lat pull downs. And he did some, he was doing some pull downs. And he got up and he come over there and he was like, wah, wah. He was playing around in the mirror. And it was hilarious. I love that. I love that. You can't take yourself too seriously, man. You can. But it's going to make things worse. So I have this power inverter. Be careful with these if you're camping. If you get this to plug in an item, you need to be careful. You need to make sure that whatever item that is less than 100 watts. Those little portable blenders, those little crock pots, those little mini waffle makers and stuff like that, I've shown those on here before because I do have some of those in storage. They do not work in these devices. This one anyways, but this was only $15. They do have a different one that is a portable one. I don't remember how much it is, but I definitely need one of those shop vac, like, not shop vac, what the freak, Brooke, what the frick? One of those shop portable battery. It's made for heavy, for machinery, for using a table saw, a skill saw, It's made for using all of those equipment in a shop if you don't have a power outlet. It's a battery bank that has wallets. They're not grounded. What am I talking about? I'm so blonde right now, y'all. Why would it have a grounded outlet on it, Brooke? Lord, help me. It has an outlet on it. So you can plug up stuff. in the battery bank. And it'll also have USB ports, and it'll also have other stuff. Like, some of them are solar powered, some of them you pre-charge on the wall, plug it into the wall and it pre-charges, and it's just portable and you can take it wherever and use the energy that it has in the battery. Some of them are solar powered, and that's what I want, and I'm gonna get me one day, because one of those one day, because like I said, I plan to live this way for the next years. I have to. That financially, hell, if I got me some of the things that would make my life more comfortable in here, I might could do this for the next 10 years, because it really does not bother me that much. I mean, yes, I'm homeless, and yes, it sucks, but I think that most of that is because of my financial situation right now. If I can, you know, go back to work here and things go good for a while, I would like to get my truck caught up. I don't know what the bank is going to say, first of all, because I'm so late already. Well, I guess I'm not. I'm not even a month behind. I mean, I'm not even a month behind. So, I mean, I'm about to be. It's about to be the 1st of damn June. And this is how my mind works. If it is the 15th of June, it's almost the June. I'm planning for the end. I'm planning for the 1st of July. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like we're already in July if it's the middle of June. Financially, I'm preparing. That's how I have to prepare. I got to prepare 3-4 damn weeks out to pay a bill. I got to save for damn 6 weeks to make a truck payment. So, I prepare. And when I get the first week or second week through the month, it just makes me feel so hopeless if I'm behind on my bills. It makes it that much harder to keep pushing on when I'm dealing with all of the stress of being behind on my bills. And when you have suffered from ADHD, Lord, it is debilitating when you are stressed out about a deadline on something. I mean, you get stuck in a perpetual state of stuck because you don't know where to begin. Your ADHD leaves you bewildered as hell. You're just sitting there like, where do I even start and how? And then you start procrastinating, and then you're mad at yourself for procrastinating and don't know where to start. It's definitely really bad with people that have ADHD. They're overwhelmed. I get so overwhelmed, I don't begin. And it kills my mood, and I can't keep pushing on. But honestly, when you're going through something like that, the best thing to do is to push through it and to keep going through it. If you can just pick yourself up and go through it, it makes it so much easier than sitting there and dwelling on it. I have a hard time remembering that, though. Okay. So I'm going to fix this drink corner for a minute, because this thing is a mess. This is usually like my little kitchen area. Here, let me turn on some light. Oh, it did help. Wow. All right, so this is normally like my little kitchen area. I got snacks. I don't know, though. I haven't been in the mood for any of that. I need to clean up these cords. That's another thing. These cords, you're going to go through them so fast living out of your car. I swear, I buy cords all the time. They just get missing, and I don't know how to explain it. I'm very responsible with what you can see, I actually have a lot in here, but I don't at the same time. It's very organized. So, like, I know what I got, and I know where everything is. But those cords, I don't know if it's the card or the car or what it is. They just break there. There's always a kink in one, and it don't work right, and you got to hold it a certain way, and it's always some bullshit. Sorry, I'm going to learn not to cuss so much. It's always some baloney. All right. God. A little bit more organized. I don't know what I spilled. You know, it could have been condensation from that freaking cooler. Remember, I had that cooler up here for about a week and a half? It could have been that, because there was so much ice in there. It did not work out. I can't believe, I'm so mad. I went and spent $30 on, like, yogurt and cream cheese and things that I like, and milk. I bought a half a gallon of milk because I love milk. And I put all this stuff in a cooler with some ice, and I kept ice on it for 2 days, and somehow the stuff still went bad. I don't understand. It was on ice the entire time. There was no air bubbles in the ice and stuff. I mean, there's videos of it on there, so you can see it was like, it had ice. Makes no sense. When I opened the yogurt, it completely separated. water. Alright. Spray my bed. I want to spray my bed a little bit. I don't really like to put any on the front of my pillow. Oh my god, what was that? My fan! I'm gonna end up breaking the thing. It's cheaply made, by the way. This one is cheaply made. It came from Walmart. It works pretty decent until recently. I think the darn engine in it, he's the little engine that can't anymore. His engine is burning up. He's starting to go slower and slower. You get what you pay for. You better just order something off of Amazon if you can. My thing is I don't have a mailing address. Oh my god, y'all, I gotta tell y'all something. So listen, when I was signing my monetization, I gotta figure out how to say that word. Monetization, whatever today. It asked me to put in an address. I used my abuser's address because I don't have an address. And legally, that's what's on my ID because that's actually my home. But he's just in it. So until I can take him to court, I get him out of it. But I put that address because it didn't give me an option not to put an address, which meant that I fill out the paperwork if I didn't have the address. So I don't know if that's where they plan to send a fucking check. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. What did they do for van lifers? I mean, I guess they have a P.O. box, and I can get a P.O. box. It's $40. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out down the road. I don't know how any of this stuff works. It was asking me all kinds of stuff about, it was like this own contract that you have to fill out, and it has all of these like rules and their guidelines and all of this stuff. And I was trying to read it. A lot of it is very complex. It was asking me if I had some kind of sponsorship, something, and I'm like, I don't even know what that is. And I'm like, oh god, what have I gotten myself into? It's called some kind of sponsorship. It says, do you have a Cincy or a sponsor? I don't know. It's some kind of account. It's some kind of sponsorship. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But I was like, no, I don't have one of those. Like, do I need to go buy a whole new computer and download 15 apps to have one? Like, that's how the world is today. You need an app for everything. I don't know, man. So, I just remembered that. I'm wondering if I'm supposed to set up AdSense. Somebody could have told me that. AdSense. Jesus. AdSense. I guess I got to set that up. I got to, like, make an account. Wish me luck. That'll be 4 hours in a coffee shop somewhere aggravated. I'm not big into technology at all. I'm not good with, I'm actually photogenic as hell in person if you take the pictures. But when it comes to me taking the pictures, it's like I'm filming it through a potato. So I'm just not good at that. Like, I'm good at what I'm good at, and I'm not good at photography. My mother was. She's really good at photography. I mean, I can take a picture for someone else and make it look decent. My head hurts. I gotta go to bed. It's already so late. This is past my bedtime. I like to go to bed between 8:30 and 9. In the winter, I go 5:30, 6:30. When the sun goes down, I go down. You find me up at damn 3:15, jamming out some damn Bring Me Horizon and damn Falling in Reverse at 3:15 in this truck. The truck is a rocking with the lights on and my coffee damn in the pot. And okay, I have instant coffee, but I do like the aminos that somebody I know got me on, those amino energy things. I actually like those a lot because they're sugar-free. I don't like the dye in them, but everything has dye in it, okay? My mama used to freak out and say that Red 40 was going to fry my brain. It probably did. But I like these and a little bit of water. At least I'm like getting water in first thing in the morning. That's actually the best thing to do. You're supposed to drink up and drink a bottle of water for breakfast. If you're having a problem, sorry to be graphic, if you're having a problem going to the bathroom, you definitely need water. That's why you can't poop. You need water. That's your body screaming that you're dehydrated, baby. Go drink a gallon of water. Your lips are dry. Your eyes are red. You need water. You're dehydrated. Let me show you a little trick to see if you're dehydrated before I go. I'm probably dehydrated, so this will work good right now. So you pull the skin. Oh, it actually fell immediately. Maybe I am dehydrated. If you pinch your knuckle right here at the very top, if it stays up for a minute, it means that you're hydrated. I'm actually surprised that that's actually staying up there. If it releases immediately, it means that you're dehydrated. So you want it to kind of coagulate and stay up for a minute, and then it slowly releases back in. But dry lips is usually the number one sign of dehydration. And if you're not having any bowel movements, you're dehydrated. You need water. Prune juice, any kind of juice is good. But water in the morning, some aminos. If you're on like a diet plan, that's great. 0 sugar. But also, I do like coffee in the mornings with like some heavy cream because I can get a little protein that way. And I feel like milk can be a whole meal. Milk is so good for you. Infants live on milk. Milk is so good for you. So if I can get some milk in me in the morning, I feel great before I go to the gym. Or some yogurt. Get me one of them little, what are them things called? I'm going to call them oinkins. I don't know what they're called. Little oinkins. Yogurts. I don't know what they're called. Nanos. Oinkins. I know I'm saying it wrong. I don't know what it's called. I always want to call it that, and I don't know why I want to call it that. I always want oinkins. I think it's OKIS or something. I don't know why I want to call that. That doesn't even make sense. I know. But every time I think about it, that's what I call it. So I'll wake up early, go train. I got to be at work by 12 o'clock. Actually, skirt. Wait a second. I'm glad we're having these conversations now. I get there around, we open at 11:30. So I'll get there at 10:45. Yeah. I'll get there at 10:45, which means that I got an hour drive. So, oh God, my brain. Too much for the end of the day. I'll get up pretty early, probably 6. Somewhere between 5:30 and 6. I need an hour before I have to do anything. I'm not one that can jump out of the bed and take on the damn world. I'm just not. I'm not built that way. I'm sorry. World War III could start from me not having time to adjust to reality, okay? I need some caffeine and some nicotine before I can take on the world. I'm just being honest. And I've made it perfectly clear that I want to quit smoking. I do. I quit smoking cigarettes. I don't smell like that nasty stuff anymore. I used to smoke 2 packs of Marlboro Lights a day. Chain smoke, like a freight train, honey. Down the highway, like a cigarette mom, okay? So I'm so glad that I quit that nasty habit, but this is not any better. However, this is extremely cheaper than cigarettes. It lasts longer, and it's not as strong nicotine content. So there's pros and cons to everything, but I'm so quit smoking. The cops be everywhere. I don't know what is going on today. I swear the past must be this part of South Carolina. Y'all just must roll like that down here. I feel bad for the people of damn Marion County and damn Conway and Myrtle Beach. I mean, they just harass the hell out of y'all out there. How do y'all have any fun with them on your ass like that all the time? They just waiting to take somebody to jail down there. You can see it in their eyes. That's South Carolina, boy. That's the good old boy system. Yeah. They have been rolled deep. They have harassed me. The same cops followed me around to 3 different locations yesterday for us. I was like, damn, is that same 2 damn cops? No, that ain't them again, is it? That is no way them. Either it is a small town. Marion is a small town. Or them cops around. A lot. One or the other. I don't know. Does anybody know how big Marion, South Carolina is? I didn't even know I was there till about 2 hours ago when I paid my phone bill. Yeah, I don't know. I'm glad that I got my phone. I'm so grateful to the women that gave me money so that I could do that. And Cindy and Judith. I hope I'm saying that right. I think it's spelt different. And there was a guy too. I can't remember. John? I'm trying to remember the screen name. I got me a chicken sandwich. Where's it at? I literally just put this bag in here. It was actually good. Can you believe? Y'all, look at how little this chicken is. I want to show y'all this and I'm gone. Look at how little this was. I got two of these little chicken sandwiches. They were little sliders. It was just little like chicken strips on. It was 2 for $6. Look at how big my hand is. It's half of one in there. Yeah, 2 for $6. I mean, they were good. They were decent. They had pickles on them. They had Duke's mayonnaise on the side. I was like, yes, I'm in there, honey. Fried chicken, pickles, and some Duke's mayonnaise. Give me that. and I could tell when I walked in there that it was going to be good chicken. So I was just like, yes, I'm getting me two of these little sandwiches and a Gatorade. And I did. And I felt a little better after that. And I drove back to North Carolina. So it's been an eventful day, and I'm grateful to the people that helped me out so much. I have to stop putting myself in bad situations. I most definitely knew that it was not the best idea to be talking to my ex, and aspiration for human connection and having someone to rely on. This is part of not having family and friends too. The less you have, the more desperate you become to just have somebody, and you want to feel like just somebody has you. And so you accept sketchy ass people into your life, and you accept the way that they treat you out of desperation for just having somebody. And that's sad. But, you know, when I got clean 4 years ago, I cut so many people out of my life. And there's been something about my ex and my abuser over the years, both of these men, that has led me back to them time and time again. And it's absolutely my own fault for going back. Absolutely. Once again, when somebody does something to you, just get used to it. Just get used to it. If they've cheated on you once, they're going to cheat on you again. If they've lied to your face, they're going to continue to lie. And matter of fact, they're going to get better about lying. They're going to do it a lot more as time goes on. I don't ever want to be with anybody like that again. Anybody that plays the mind games to hurt me because they don't get their way, because they don't understand I'm a human and I have rights too. You know, being with somebody that views you as a piece of property, you know, that is not a happy relationship. That's not a relationship. You're a piece of property to this person. They have ownership over your life. You can't go as you want. You're on their schedule. You live your life as a sidekick in their life. They are the main character, and you are not allowed any shine. You're not allowed to have any kind of identity. You are an extension of them. And you better be grateful. Because if you're not, they're going to let you know it. You better be grateful, or they're going to let you know that they're pissed about you're not grateful. They'll treat you like shit because you don't act grateful. And like I said, when I think back, a lot of times I went hungry. Most of the time we were arguing. There was always drama and fights going on. The house was always a fucking wreck because shit got broke all the time. It was not living in $1 million house. You would think that you would be on top of the fucking world, enjoying life. But it was not like that at all. It was toxic and dangerous, and I'm lucky to be alive. The last girl that was there hung herself. So that tells you how toxic it was for this woman to take herself away from her children. Children. And it pisses me off that he has absolutely zero fucking remorse for his part in it. He just acts like he's the victim. This woman offed herself because of how you were treating her, how trapped she felt. No car to leave, living with her kids. Like, it's unbelievable how he thinks he's the freaking victim in this situation, when her kids are growing up without a mother in foster care, essentially. I mean, they threw them with her family, but her family ain't that kind of people. Like, they ain't good people, okay? So there's no telling what type of environment these children are growing in. It's horrible. Absolutely horrible. Breaks my heart. There's a lot of children that have been victimized by the system, have been affected by strip club owners. So many strippers have kids, and these strip club owners, they're exploiting these young girls for their own financial gain. These girls are never able to make enough money to stand on their own feet because the clubs are stealing over half of it. So they're keeping these girls in poverty, exploiting them for money. It's just, I don't think that Carol wanted this and she started dancing. I don't think that this is what the woman in a dancing wanted. I think that she's rolling over in her grave right now, seeing all of these girls prostitute themselves out of strip clubs. I think it's crazy. It didn't used to be like that. But the world's changing and people are more promiscuous than ever. Oh, Mr. Police, bring me a dream. Don't me to jail, but bring me a ring. Let me hold your gun. Oh, Lord. Listen, y'all, there's something about these new cops out here. They just got something in the tank when they born. Something in the tank. Let me tell you. Every officer that I have seen in the past, like, I don't know, a couple months has been fire. Like, they could be models. I'm like, you lived in Georgia your whole life? Like, for real. Oh, my God, I've lost you. Oh, shit. You're going to be on live with me all night now. First of all, I'm going to cut some lights on because I can't do this dark shit. I don't like it. Oh, look, another broken item. The other day, this normally has a light. Like that. But you see right here, there's a little hand that it was a crooked letter J that jammed up in there. And when you open the mirror, it would push that thing down and open, and it would turn the light on. Well, the whole damn visor fell off of it. So, the light don't work no more. Look how fancy that is. Don't that suck? I could sit here and put my makeup before work. I can't no more. Ridiculous. Redonkulous. Things are breaking left and right, honestly. I'm trying to think of something else that just broke the other day, and I can't remember. What the hell? It was something pretty major, too, and I was like, damn, I wonder how much that'd be to fix. My glove compartment is it don't shut half the time. I have to slam it, like punch it shut. Things are going to break in your car when you're living out of them, like when you're using things every day. Your seats are going to get dirty. It's going to get nasty. I would, if you're thinking about moving in your car or for camping or maybe like, stealthing here and there, things that I would advise to get are definitely a handheld carpet cleaner for your seats. You don't have to keep it on you all the time, but keep it, at your house. So when you go somewhere, if you need it, you have it. I keep mine in storage and I wash my seats periodically to keep it on me, but I don't have a lot of room now. A battery bank, baby wipes, jumper cables, which I do not have, so I don't know when you to get them. But I've needed them before and didn't have them. I want one of those little emergency kits, and it's got like the jumper cables with the little battery that it jumps off yourself. You don't even need another car. They absolutely have those where you don't need another car. That would be ideal. I want one of those, and I also want a jack for my truck. I don't know where my jack is. My jack just got jacked, I guess. I ain't never seen a jack in this truck. Now, it came with my crowbar and what I need to put my tire under my tailgate, but there's no, it didn't come with a jack. So, and I had some service guy tell me I have to have a special jack for this truck because my something about the jack that came with this truck was too short. I need a special jack or something. I don't remember, y'all. This tea tastes old. Oh, the lights come on, finally. I was like, why is it so dark in this damn parking lot? And they got the robbery lights going. Get mugged in a McDonald's parking load. You ain't gonna get nothing off of me. Like, what are you gonna get off of me? D. Matthew. I wonder if that's David Matthew. Is that you, Brandon? I don't want y'all's money. I really appreciate it. I'm to the 2 people that helped me out. What it was, it was a mess. I just had a low moment where I didn't have, sometimes you run out of money in life. And everybody out here is living paycheck to paycheck. And being in between jobs like this, I've been out of work for 3 weeks. I haven't been able to go into a club or go into anywhere and make money for 3 weeks. The only reason I dance is because I'm a felon and nobody will give me a job. And at this point, I got a call from some company in Conway. It's a manufacturing company. They called me, like, hey, can we get you in for an interview tomorrow? I was like, listen, dude, I already left town. I'm so sorry. Listen, no, I cannot. The old me, up until Sunday of this past week, the old me would have been like, sure, let me come in. Not no more. I'm not quit doing job interviews, but I sure as hell am going to quit running my ass back and forth and wasting my money. You can best believe that. My ass is about to go to my job and set for the next damn 3 months. If you want to video me and damn have a job interview, we can do that. But, I ain't doing this. 3 damn job interviews a day. Half of them on the internet. Half of them on the phone. Half of them in person. And they always want to be scheduled. Like, recently, the ones that I were doing in person, they would want to do, like, mid-afternoon, and I'm at work. And I'm like, I'm at work at the club. Like, I can't come in. Like, why couldn't you have done it earlier in the morning? Like, what is up? I mean, it's a job interview. You would think that it would be 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. Why y'all scheduling me at 2, 3, 4 afternoon? It's a job interview. I don't know. It's frustrating, though. I've missed so many calls this week, too, from jobs that I could have potentially hit in the Piedmont Triad area. But 2 of them, one was a bowling alley and another one was I think it was called what is the name of that store? Ollie's. It's a bowling alley and an Ollie's. And one of them had actually called me back and told me that they couldn't hire me, that it was no sense in me even coming in to interview because they found out. Because here's my thing, I always check. I try to check. I'm like, hey, do y'all hire felons? Like, depending on the situation, I don't start with that. But I always try to check in with, like, the assistant manager or someone who's not going to be hiring me. Like, I try to check in with them and see how they feel about it. Or, like, whoever I'm talking to. I mean, some of the places you have to absolutely go through, like, 3 different steps in order to even interview at them. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. It's a minimum wage fucking job. What are y'all looking for? Rocket scientist? Like, it don't make no sense. God. And I'm more qualified than most of the people that work at McDonald's. I can promise you that. I know that. Oh, Lord. I can promise you my fries wouldn't have looked like them fries that I just got if I was running this place. I will act as the health department myself and shut this motherfucker down. I think we gonna serve them fries. But they were good and they didn't make me sick, so I ain't bitching. Okay? I'm just making jokes. They were good and they filled me up. And I'm about to throw this trash away. Alright, let's get out. Oh, my ass is sore from sitting. Lord. Oh, look, a trash can. Isn't that convenient? Sometimes I can McDonald's. Sometimes. But not on the other side of town. It'd be on the bougie side of town where they got the Wi-Fi and the the Wi-Fi and the trash cans are on the bougie side of town. Oh, God, it feels good to stand up. I feel like I've been sitting for hours. We have, haven't we? My apple went bad. I need to throw this away. This is another thing. If you buy some vegetables, apples are usually good for a while. I had some Granny Smiths that last for forever, okay? I was like, what in the genetically modified organism going on with y'all? It's been months. Y'all ain't even ripened yet. What are these? Some damn yearly apples? One is bruised up and does not look good. It was already looking bad the other day, so we're going to throw him away. I hate wasting stuff, but I know I'm not going to eat him. If I leave him there, it's going to start attracting fruit flies, and then, bruh, I don't know. Then, hell, they might lay eggs on it, and then you got a whole infestation. I don't know. Now, that avocado that I have right here, I'm going to actually eat that in the morning on something. It feels ready. We'll open it up and see. I've got bacon bits, these little cheese things to go on top. I got balsamic vinegar glaze. I've got cheddar, white cheddar rice crisp that I could do avocado on. And I also have the cucumber that I can marinate and put avocado, cucumber. You got to think outside the box. The bacon is the bacon bits. But let me tell you these bacon bits, y'all. If you get the Walmart brand reduced sodium bacon bits and you put that shit with some cheese in a tortilla, it tastes like real bacon because it is. It's just, they probably add something on it to keep it from going bad. There's probably some kind of preservative on it. It's bacon bits, and it's also reduced sodium. And I've eaten those on my diet. I literally, y'all, I eat one of those little bags like a week of those fake bacon bits. I lost weight doing that. It's absolutely crazy. I would take those those low-carb tortilla wraps, cheese, and these bacon bits, and put it on a tortilla and make like little tacos with it in the pan, put some sriracha on there, and I'm telling you, like 3 or 4 of them will fill you up. You can make you a little salad with it. Like, I don't know, man. I also put them in oodles and noodles a lot. I'll put like bok choy in there, or maybe some cabbage, or what is that stuff called? Spinach. I love to make oodles and noodles, and I add stuff to it. I always add extra chili. I add sugar. I'll add some freaking brown sugar if I got to sweeten it up a little bit. Add some bacon bits into that. Damn, you got a whole luxury meal there, man. Look at you with your baby carrots and freaking bok choy and bacon. Sprinkle a little cheese on top and anything bagel seasoning. Boom. Explosion. A little bit of lime juice. Oh my God, I love to cook. I miss having a kitchen and cooking. I'm going to tell you what. I've won a few people's hearts with my cooking. Okay? Let me tell you. I love to cook. I love for people to eat my cooking. That's a skill that's dying, apparently. The spice. The spice? What kind of spice? Oh, chili seasoning. I like chili. I like spicy too. Habanero. I buy, where's those sauces? Y'all know those little sauces from Walmart? I gotta put on some air. I'm too sticky. Those little sauces that I buy from Walmart. Or not. Where are they at? I feel like I had them out yesterday and was eating with them. Here they are. So you can find these at Walmart if you like spicy stuff, or like, I don't know. These are great for camping, on the road, for your lunch. If you're like I don't know, if you're a blue-collar worker and you have to pack your work lunch or whatever, these would be great for you to keep in your locker at work. So you can get them at Walmart. They're $1. This is one of my favorite. It's the freaking Latin. Oh, let me get some light. Oh, my shoulders. I don't even know how I just did that. More flexible than I thought I was. Alright, let me blind myself. We're gonna come in at this angle. There we go. Hey, how y'all doing? So it's tiger sauce. This one's really good. They used to have this at Firehouse Subs before COVID. You remember when you could walk into Firehouse Subs and they had on them damn sauces up there that you could get little cups of? I miss that. The hickory brown sugar is really good, but be careful about it. It's full of sugar, y'all. But it is good. All of the Kinders, barbecue sauces, dry rubs, everything that I've bought from Kinder has been amazing. Amazing. Ain't that how you say it? Kinders? Lord. English. This is, I'm not going to say this right. Tabanero? It's a spicy hot habanero with honey. Now, this is hotter than I was expecting, but it's so good. It really is. I can't take much of it. I have more. I bought another tiger sauce the last time I went grocery shopping because I love it that much. And these are good until like 2026. And I was like, well, the crazy is you would think these sauces would go bad in my truck sitting in the heat, but they haven't. So that's really surprising to me that a lot of the food that I get has not gone bad just sitting. I've definitely had some trial and error in the process of figuring out what I could keep in my car and what I couldn't. I recently bought a jar of jam, and it's hanging in there well. I was like, well, if it gets moldy, we'll see. You're supposed to put the fridge, so we'll see how long it lasts. I've eaten out of it twice. It says it's good till December 12 of 25. Ingredients not in regular preservatives. So maybe because it's not actually, it looks like it's water. I mean, I don't see. Did I lock my doors back? Jesus. Yes. I don't know. There's no sugar in it, though. It doesn't taste bad, but it definitely has, like, not a normal taste. It's not a normal jelly taste, but if you mix peanut butter and a croissant, it's good. So I recently bought that to see how long it'll last. Something else that I'm trying out. I haven't looked at this in a while. It's definitely separated. Let's see. It's Italian dressing. I bought this for some pasta that I had Saturday or Sunday night. That was like the last time I ate a huge meal. It doesn't look bad. My thing is that some stuff is going to look a little different because of the elements. Whether or not it tastes different is what I care about. And if it makes me sick. I'll definitely keep this and see. It mixed up like regular Italian, and it looks good like regular Italian. It doesn't look any different. It's, I thought it did for a minute, but it might just be the lighting. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it's only been in here for, 4 or 5 days? I definitely want to use it on... I want to use it on my subs from Subway, because I love Subway. Sponsor me, Subway. I'm nothing like Jared. Oh, Lord. Let's see here. So my battery is almost full. This one takes a while. You see that? It's blinking. It's on the 4th one. It does take a while. I'm glad that it was already half, like, full. So, because I need to plug that fan up at least 2 hours before I go to bed. So, it should have already been plugged up. But I'm going to plug that up, and I'm done for the night. Everything looks good. My bed looks good. My fan doesn't charge, but I'll get that charging in a minute. I got everything pretty much set up. I got 2 fans. This one is charged, I think. Yeah, it is. I got my towel that I'm going to throw over my steering wheel when I get to my parking spot for tonight. Oh, I'm just going to throw it right here because it's wet. And you definitely have to hang your towels up. Anything that's wet, your bathing suit, anything, you need to hang it to dry. I mean, if you've been an adult long enough, you know that. But a lot of people, I need to emphasize how smells hold in cars. So you're going to have to stay on top of the smell. Another thing that I would recommend, you're going to go through about a bottle of this every 2 or 3 weeks. It's, when I wake up in the mornings, I spray my mattress down. When I get out of my seat at night, I spray the seat down. Because if I've been sweating, normally I have a towel in this seat, but I don't right now. And, my phone, I don't even have charging. What is wrong with me? My phone, I'm gonna wake up, my phone gonna be dead. I'm gonna miss work. My alarm ain't gonna go off. Like, get it together, Brooke. I know, I'm so goofy. Like, even understand. I need more people to be goofy with me. I'm sick of being so damn serious. Like, why so serious all the time? I know life sucks, but we can all do it together. If I can find my damn vape. Where is my vape? I can never find this thing. Y'all gonna see me one day and I'm gonna have an earring hanging off my ear and it's gonna be a freaking jewel hanging off the side of my face. That is how bad I am about losing this damn thing. And they make them so tiny. They do that. It's a money racket. They could have made that thing neon green so you could find it. But no, they make it black so it blends in with everything in my truck. And it's so tiny. I want to quit so bad. I don't have the patience right now. I will go to jail. I'm not even joking. Y'all don't understand. I don't have the patience, Lord. He ain't graced me with enough yet to attempt to quit nicotine. I know that they gave me some patches. My phone just took me away. Take me away. It did. It just they gave me some patch one time because in North Carolina, if you want to quit smoking, they will send you free nicotine patches and nicotine gum in the mail. If I'm not mistaken, it's called 1-800-QUIT-NOW, and it's a state program to help people quit smoking. So they send you everything you need. That stuff is expensive. Worked. I tried it. I put on the nicotine patches. I was doubling up on them bitches and chewing gum like a damn baseball player, okay? It was just known. When I tell you I would go to bed at night and my jaw would hurt from chewing all that nicotine gum, it worked while I had the nicotine products, but I shortly ran out of them and I was like, well, we had a nice run, nicotine pack. We had a nice run, baby. I'm glad I got to give you a ride. Because I'm not paying $100 a box. If I'm going to quit smoking, I'm going to quit smoking. That means cold turkey. We putting the vape down, we walking away from it, and we ain't going to buy another one. Plain and simple. That's how I quit heroin. That's how I've quit marijuana before. That's how I quit drinking alcohol. That, you gotta people, places, and things. If I want to quit smoking cigarettes, I'm going to have to throw every sight of every vape away, okay? And I'm going to have to keep myself busy for the next couple of weeks. Super busy. Try new shit. Go to Barnes and Nobles and read and keep yourself busy. That's how I got clean. And you know what sucks about drug addiction is when you get clean, you absolutely feel like trash. Like, you feel so bad. But you can only take so much of sitting in the house. And there comes a point, and like me, there came a point where I started taking my medication. It was about 2 weeks. And I was like, damn, I ain't shaved my legs. I ain't did a mask. My armpits look like shit. I gotta do something with myself. And I started keeping myself busy. I started getting out, seeing people that I haven't seen in forever. Good people. And I kept myself busy. And like I said, I stuck by a schedule. A whole new schedule for my life. Here's the great thing about getting clean off of heroin. When you're coming off of heroin, you can't sleep. What a perfect time to build a new schedule. Perfect time to build a new schedule. Whole new lifestyle based off of your sleep. Getting some sleep, enjoying your sleep, getting ample sleep, making sure. Here's my thing. I swear to God, I look younger. Not that young. But I do look younger than my age. Number one, I think, because I have a childlike spirit. I'm stout at heart. Number two, though, because I get lots of rest. I literally will if I can, I'll get a good 10 hours. 10 hours, I'm out cold. I love it. Love it, love it. If you can get anywhere from 8 to 10, do it. It will keep you looking younger. I promise you. I swear to God. I've always got ample rest. Then I suffer with insomnia. But once I get there, if it's comfortable and quiet, I can sleep for a good 10 hours. Oh God, I got another Chevy beside me. I'm starting scared of trucks now. I used to love them. Now I'm like, oh God. Is this me from Louisiana from the internet? No, it's some dude going to eat. Oh, my heart. Well, I'm going to go, you guys. I'm tired. today has been crazy. It's been a adventurous day. I will say Planet Fitness in Marion, South Carolina, they are very nice there. I actually gave that guy a 5-star rating on freaking whatever it is, Google. Oh, and then I went to Boost Mobile, y'all. Oh my God, my phone bill is usually like $80, and they had all these extra charges on my phone bill that I didn't even know about, that they've been charged for months. This is the shady stuff that I be talking about. They had two $10 reoccurring charges plus two $5 reoccurring charges. Apparently, my phone bill is only $57 a month. But they have been charging me for data that I haven't even been receiving. The guy at the store told me. He had to call a whole nother customer helpline to get help. And he's like, no. He said, y'all done messed her account all up. I said, oh, Lord, he's going to bat for me and leave him a 5-star rating. I did. I said, oh, it was so good, too. I was like, Jesse makes you forget that you're even there to spend money. He's so accommodating. Or I said something like, Jesse is so accommodating that he makes you forget that you're there to spend money. Great review. I did a good job on that. Yeah, he was great. And he got my phone bill down to $61. I said, damn. Thank you, Jesse. He looked cool, too. He had tattoos everywhere and big old gauged out ears. Big old lush beard. Yeah, sweet guy. I was like, thank you so much. Everywhere else I go, all these women have been stealing, and it was women. He's the second guy. There's one guy in High Point, North Carolina that I go and pay with him sometimes. Even he didn't tell me that there were all these reoccurring charges. I don't even know on there. But I'm grateful for that because that saved me like $40. It's been anywhere from $80 to $100 every month for the past like year. And I thought it was because I bought my phone last year or year before last, and it was from that. Because it added something to my bill every month till the phone paid off. But I don't know. I got to stay more on top of these finances when it comes to these little businesses, because even my bank be freaking scheming on me, yo. Like, they will hold a damn check till Jesus is coming back. And I'm like, yo, I deposited that check 2 weeks ago. And then, ironically, my truck payment was due, you know? And then they draft my truck payment, but that check ain't cleared. So it sends me into overdraft. And I'm just like, these schemy people. These, you know what's the crazy though? When I started looking into my bank doing that, holding money, I'm talking about cash deposits. I will make a cash deposit and it takes a week for that money to clear. I have never in my life make you want to go bury your money in the ground. Let me tell you, make me want to go bury my money in the damn ground. I don't trust you, mofos. We all know banks are scammy, right? Talk about it. Banks are super scammy. Ugh. Trying to put y'all back. I'm going to put y'all's diaper back on. If I don't have you in my otter box, I'll jump on your head and you'll die. So, I don't want that to happen. So, I'm putting your otter diaper back on. There we go. Alright. I'm about to take my ass to bed. I don't know if that well. I am going to take a melatonin because I don't have any marijuana. If I'm being honest. I don't know how well I'll sleep. Sometimes you need that. I definitely should probably throw this bottle away before I leave. It was that tooth water. I love you guys. Pray for me because God knows I need it. I'm praying for y'all. I hope y'all have a good night. Get some good rest. 8 to 10 hours. And we'll talk soon. Bye, y'all. I go back to work in the morning. I'll probably update y'all when I get off work. Be like, oh, yeah, it was good. Or, oh, God, I got in a fight. Or, I don't have a job. I don't know. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Life is crazy. Bye, y'all.